Hello and welcome again to On the Lake. We're here, not on a lake at all. This is actually a river because the season has started finally. So today we're down at the river Nen. This is what's called the Ark because of the Ark boat, I suppose. It's like a little restaurant or something, I don't know. Don't even know if it's open. But yeah, found this nice spot last year. And just at the end of the season, so we didn't really get to fish it that much. So we're going to fish here today. I can already see bubbles, bits and bobs. Hopefully we'll have a nice happy day today and catch some nice fish for you. So I've got the basics. We're just on maggot, stayer, pint, and that's it really. I'm going to try my lure as well today. We've also got the little red jig. Might do a bit of perching, see what perch we can get. I'm not really going to do much piking today because it's a river and these pike in a river fight hard and I've got no wire trace still, so I don't think I will actually pike today. I might give it a little flick in there, but other than that I'm just going to go for the little fish, mainly perch, roach, rudd, bream, things like that, maybe a pike later, but we'll see. Right, anyway, I'm going to get set up and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, we're back. We're just setting up. Got this one out on the big waggle float. Got, I think, about 3 maggots on that. We're like only margin fishing for now. Just put it in just here. It's a beautiful day. Again. Warm. Bit cloudy over there. Hopefully we don't get any rain while we're here. But we're just on float, not very deep to be honest to start with. Definitely will need to go deeper, I would have thought. But we're only in the margins for now, so we don't need to be all that deep. We're just giving it a little flick just over these. Bringing it in just to about there. And that's it. And we're just sitting here until we catch fish. Might take longer than Eastfield Park's rudd because this is a river. These are different, whole different ball game. In a lake, say for instance that's your lake, your fish can only be there. This is a river. This goes all the way to the sea. You know what I mean? There could be absolutely nothing at this spot because they could all be over underneath a bush. But they could even be all the way in Frapston or Peterborough or I don't know, somewhere up that way. But there's always going to be fish everywhere in a river, so hopefully we'll catch quite quickly today, but not straight away I wouldn't have thought. I don't think anyone ever comes to a river and just puts it in and catches just like that. That'd be nice if everyone could though, wouldn't it? I've got quite a bit of wind today, as you can probably tell. This is why we're down here in this sort of down a bit to stay out of this wind, because as you all know, the mic on the phones are very rubbish for this sort of thing. You will hear the wind through it, but we're going to try and help you not hear the wind too much today and stay away from it. But we're just going to sit and chill all day. Like, we haven't even got seats. I'm sitting on a jumper on a bin liner. You know what I mean? Because we ain't fancy like all you guys out there. We don't buy expensive equipment. Like, literally, I've got nothing here that's expensive. It's just 2 rods, 2 reels, a bait box with a few bits in it, maggots, net, landing mat, and just 2 bags to bring it all. That's it. And obviously a missus to do the recording. Cheeky.
Okay, your new camera coming on Monday?
Yep.
No, Thursday even?
Thursday, yeah. Can't wait. It's not a GoPro, but it is very similar.
You've got a baby swan.
Yes, we've got the swan down here. The lovely looking thing. With the lovely baby. so many weeds here, it's unreal. Right, straight away, cast it out. Straight onto a bit of weedy shit. Rubbish.
Language.
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't long woke up, to be honest. It was a bit of a rush this morning. I don't like swearing, but I do. It's not that I don't like it, I just swear. It's just natural to me. But I don't want to teach you guys that. It's a very lovely little spot down here. It's pretty clean, to be honest, for a river. Very windy. Because of the wind's coming this way, casting that way and letting the maggots fly. Sun's gone in a bit now, it's gone all dark.
Yippee! Stop burning my legs.
Yeah, that sun was hot. You know?
Baby, be careful where you're putting your rod stick, look.
Yeah, it's a bit of bird poo. We're alright with that. No, you stop being too windy. Caught weeds again. That's what I'm saying, guys. It is quite weedy down here. This time of
Ready
year.
to talk up a bit.
It's the new season, so nobody's fished on the river. Nobody's made decent fishing spots, so everywhere is covered in weeds. This is the time where you need to be bringing, like, I don't know, some sort of scissors or something. Cut some bits of tree down.
Cheers.
Yeah, there we go. Cheers.
Keep bugs away from me.
Is it a bit bugging you?
Yeah.
I don't know how long we're going to be here until we catch a fish. After all, this is fishing. And with me bringing it in and out, in and out, in and out, I'm very undecisive when I first start of where I actually want to fish. So I don't want to fish out far at all.
Ah, you see the baby.
It's all about just getting it right, where you're comfortable. And I'm not quite comfortable yet. I've got this one here. 2 seconds, I'll see if I can show you actually how it's done. Right, just there. And you can see kind of like, I'll try to get my finger, this bit here is some sort of weed, and I'm there. And then on the other one, it's there. And I've got no weed around that bit apart from just there. But yeah, it's quite windy. So I've got to move that one again, leave that one where that one is, but just move that one into this little pool, just in here. This is where I'm fishing, so that's a bit far out. That's just on the side, because if I'm throwing my maggots in here and the wind's blowing that way, the maggots are going to move there, and drop. Should be hitting bottom, maybe around here. So I want to be fishing between that, you know what I mean? And then same with this one, it's just out, because if I'm throwing in the maggots here, they are blowing like that way, like towards that direction, and up that way. So if I'm plopping in maggots here, I want to be fishing on this curve, just there. So then the fish can come in, snap it there, job done. And that's how we're doing it. But no, I'm going to bring it in because, as I said, it is on that weed. It's not what we like.
Oh. Sorry guys, I'm getting a bit old.
Just little tub of maggots. And a big bag of maggots. Just put a stick, keep your bag open so they get air. Because I won't use all these today, not at all. That's a pint, that is. I'll probably use that much today.
Yeah, because we've got a school run at 3.
Yeah. But what I do with these is just I'll use this as my daylight. This is what I'll be putting on the hook. This is my hook bait. And this is why I buy so many maggots sometimes. Is because I do love to get a good handful. People say don't chuck big handfuls in because the fish are just going to munch on them and not go nowhere near your hook. I don't care because
It's about the
it's
fish,
food.
ain't it?
It's food, isn't it? I don't care. You know what I mean? This bag cost me £2, £3, something like that. And I can just chuck loads in everywhere. Just feed the whole place up if I wanted to. I should be chucking them over there really.
Where's your other float?
They're both just there. Yeah, I'm just chucking loads in. Get them all feeding. Get loads of feeding all going on this pool here. And then that is that bag done for the day. I won't use no more of that now. But that's it. That's how I start my day. Chuck a good couple of handfuls in. Have me pot of maggots for my hook bait for the day. Some of these are useless. Like that. It's useless. Look at that for a useless maggot there. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lovely wriggling fat maggot that. That would catch you a nice little perch. But they stink. They're not fresh. No. Right, anyway, I'm going to chuck these ones in just here anyway. Let's see if we can just have a quick look. Let's get you into a better spot. There you go, you can see all the maggots in there now. Loads and loads of maggots. I don't mess about when it comes to this. If I'm going to feed up a place, I will feed it up big time. Whether the fish come in and smell it and feed off of the maggots, I don't know. You would have thought so. But you probably can guess from most of my shows that I've done so far, most of the episodes, it's mainly been pike fishing. But today, we're not pike fishing. Just can't be bothered. I've had a long couple of days, I'm not going to lie. I've been playing a game, Sea of Thieves, it's brilliant. It's a simulator for pirates. And me and my friends have been on it for the last 3 days, like 9 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's ridiculous. I didn't go to sleep till 1 o'clock this morning. And I'm already down here. This is what, 11:30, 12 o'clock lunchtime now the next day, Monday. So, kids at school. I'm feeling shattered. I want to catch fish. I don't want to have come all the way here for nothing. But the amount of maggots I threw in there, surely I should have one fish today at least. But it's first day back down the river since last season. I think last time I came down was 12th of March, something like that.
The end of the fishing season.
Yeah, it was about a week before the end of the fishing season. The fishing season finishes, I believe, on 15th, 16th of March, something like that. It was about a week before that. So I come down here last. And I didn't catch anything that day either. But this is before I got this show going, sort of thing. I probably have got a video somewhere of that day, but you probably won't see that because for this show I'm literally doing all new videos. All the intro videos that are over the last 3 to 5 years, you know what I mean? They're pictures and videos that have been taken from long ago, but the episodes themselves are fresh. They are new. They're not recorded in 2018, 17, 16 and then put on in 2019. I am here on Monday, I believe it's the 18th.
I think so.
Something like that.
18th of June.
It's either the 17th or 18th of June today, one of the two. because fishing season started, I believe, on the 16th. So yeah, today's 17th because it's Monday.
Look at that weed.
Oh, that bit of weed there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was over there.
Yeah, it keeps really moving. I think it's attached to a fish or something.
No, it's what it is. It's like, you know, these weeds here. One would have just come off, but it's still probably got a clump of stuff, so it moves. I mean, I don't know. It could be attached to anything. A bit of rope. Just be a load of rubbish just attached to a weed, and the weed's sitting up nicely. Because that, I don't know if you can see that sticking up little reed there. That has literally come from where them two ducks are. That's where it was earlier. We've only been here half hour. I've set up and then put it in, took it out, showing you guys what I'm doing, and that's it. Time it's got from them ducks to there, that's it. About, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour. Alright, I'm going to let you guys go and we'll be back when there's a fish. You're right again, guys. I've taken my float off. As I say, I always put it all the way down, leave it all together and just cut the line. Chuck it back in, and then I'll just sort that out when I get home. What we're going for now is a little blue jelly with a jig. It is a barb hook, I know. I couldn't find one without one, but it's actually for pike. It's supposed to have a bigger jelly on, but I'm actually perching for this, but don't worry about it. I'll get a smaller one at some point. But it, as I said earlier, it is very reedy here. Very loads of weeds and reeds, so that's why I'm not going to spin on it, because you just wouldn't be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to jelly jig either, but it looks, no. I doubt that. Whoa!
Oh, you're on.
I had a fish just jump after this. It's weeds, but I had a fish jump after it. That was very strange, that was. I've never had that in my life.
That was a big boy too.
That fish must have been sitting here for a while. That was a pike, definitely. Oh, could you imagine if I'd have hooked onto a pike first thing straight away, first cast like that? Jeez.
That was big though.
That was big. I don't think I want to chuck this jelly back in there. I've got a hungry pike in here by the looks of things. But no, I will give it a little bit of a jelly jig. Straight back onto the weeds again. See, this is how bad it is here, guys. It is really, really, really bad. Every cast.
I want you to get that fish now.
What, that big fish?
Yeah.
I don't. Well, I could, possibly, yeah. But I haven't got a white trace. This is why I don't want a pike fish. Oh, there he is.
Where?
There, look. That's not a fucking... Sorry about my language, but that is not a pike.
What is that?
That's a carp.
Is it?
I've never ever seen a carp in a river before. I know that you do get them, obviously, but I've just never ever seen one.
Like, where are you seeing?
He's just gone that way. He was big.
Do you reckon you false hooked him or something?
Nah. No, that carp weren't the thing that I caught, nearly caught, because that carp just came in from there. It's going to be every cast this is, pulling off this, I think. But it doesn't
Look
matter.
at the bubbles over there.
Yeah, that's from the carp. Exciting stuff, guys, exciting stuff.
What was it, Goldie?
No. But that was a big carp. Never seen a carp in the River Nen before, not ever in my life have I ever seen that. But obviously, guys, I can't cast out far at all. It's far too weedy. So I'm literally just clocking quite close. There you go, I'm on weeds again, straight away. Oh no, nothing again. Oh, look at that. First time I've come back with very little weed on it. Very little.
something's following you. Look at the ripples coming this way.
I think it's where I just bought this. But it's the first time anyone's been down here this season. So this is all going to be here. You know what I mean? It's all going to be cleaned out at some point, I would have thought. So, you know what I mean? I may as well make a start of doing it now myself by doing this. This is going to pull it all in, eventually. And if we get a bite in between, well, it's just even better, isn't it?
I thought you were running.
Aye, I'm bringing all this in. It's all getting in my way. But if I bring it in now, it's all going to be in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Someone else doesn't got to do this. And they go fishing.
I can't believe I missed that thingy.
That fish jumping.
Yeah, all. Is that rain or is that you?
Probably just me. But no fish yet, guys, none at all. Been down here a good hour or so now. About an hour, I'd say. We've got a lovely little smooth spot there that doesn't really have any weed in it. Just here, this little pool.
Yeah.
But
They seem to be over there though, don't they?
yeah, I need a smaller.
You see that ripple over there?
I need a smaller jig weight. That's what it is. I don't know. Though. It's all just here anyway. Isn't it?
Oh, you got.
I'm on my own line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely on my own. Oh dear. This happens sometimes when you do this. Sometimes you will catch your own line. That's exactly what I've done.
Sorry guys.
I actually just let go of the line now itself. That's good.
Yeah.
Sorry, baby. But this jelly jigging is very difficult in a weedy area like this, especially with a heavy jig. This is quite heavy. I think this is. Oh, what is this?
It's an 8, ain't it? Didn't you say something
I
8?
can't remember, to be honest now. But I had 2 of them. One was a lot smaller than that. This one. It's just weeds and weeds and weeds.
And bugs and bugs and bugs.
Yep. There is a lot of bugs and weeds down here, guys, but we don't mind all this. Like, we do, but we don't. We don't like the weeds on the jelly jig. It's awful. Absolutely awful.
We don't like the bugs.
But how do you stop yourself catching all this weedy stuff on it? You can't, I don't think. I suppose the only way to do it is just not jelly jig around a place like this. But I know this is a good destination for fish. I have fished here before. Sorting out my drag, guys. Oh, it looks like we've got a nice clean path coming up though, because I'm getting less and less and less. Which is good. That's what we want. That's a lot of weed, that is. That's it, it's come off the weeds. Now it's back on the weeds. Okay. We're definitely getting a nice little clean path going here. Oh, you guys might be able to tell me. I might be jigging completely wrong. I don't know. I'm not actually being able to jig it at the moment because of the weeds. I'm not being able to let it drop, come back up. But I do love fishing. It's so peaceful. The only person that's noisy and loud when I'm fishing is me.
Oh, look at that, baby. That triangle in the water there,
Yeah.
where clearly a fish is going through.
Yeah. That's what I'd say it is. Might be a bit of a long day to fish. Oh, we know full well there's fish here. We've seen one jump up for this already on the first cast. But other than that, it must have shook the fish away. Maybe it's because it keeps getting all this stuck to it. I don't know.
You can still see there's quite a lot of fish out there,
Yeah, I took so much maggot in here earlier. Loads of little fish will be hanging around. Not that I've caught a little fish even yet down here at the minute. Yeah, we just keep getting it out there, bringing it in. Bring it out there, bring it in. Out in. That's all I'm doing.
Did you get a mouthful, darling?
I did, yeah. Mouthful of water and goop. It's not what you'll want. Oh, I had a bite then.
Did you?
Yes. Felt like a little hungry perch, that did. That's exactly what I'm after. A nice hungry perchies.
You've caught onto some sort of...
Big load of weed, that. Look at that, guys. That is how heavy that weed is. Oh.
Don't bring it near me.
That's what it is. Plop it on the edge of the bank. Oh. Something like that. We'll sort that out. Because that is quite a lot,
That's disgusting.
isn't it?
And you've got to get that off.
I don't know how. Like. Oh. Jesus. Just about to say, I don't know how I'm going to do this without getting a hook stuck in my finger. Doing pretty well. Get rid of all that. Just put it all in there so it can compost. Yeah. Right. It's getting back out again. Oh dear.
Caught onto your line again.
Yeah, caught my own line again, guys. Pardon me.
You pig.
For being so rude, it was not me, it was my food. It just came up to say hello, now it's gone back down below. Well, that's how the story goes. Sort this bit out now. Yucky. Yucky. I'll just leave that jelly jig just for a second, because while we caught up, obviously, we brought this in. So now, I need to sort it all out again. So let's reel it, find it, and sort it out quickly. Self-weighted waggle float, by the way, as you can tell, 4 gram, very heavy to be fair, for little fish. This is more like for the carp. But after seeing that big fish, then we know that they are big fish right here. So, we're just going to have the same sort of bait, but I'm going to just change it just a tad. Because what I'm going to do is stick a wiggling maggot, because this is quite a big hook, guys. It's like size 10, something like that. It's not a small hook. Right. Stick 2 wiggling maggots at the back, and then.
Oh, we've got right close up your head then.
Oh, excellent! And then I'm going to put a bit of fake corn on. A bit of fake red sweet corn. This is. Just like that, so it squishes the maggots right up. Them maggots ain't wiggling off now. And then you've got a bit of big chunky red thing. It's supposed to look like sweet corn. It looks like sweet corn. I've never seen a red bit of sweet corn before. Never in my life. So,
You need a haircut.
no, I do. Alright, so I'm just going to stick that there. Doesn't really matter where I'm putting this one. It's got the maggots, it's got the corn. If a fish comes past and sees that, it'll take it, but chances are this morning that nothing will take today. Like, something will probably take later in the evening. 4 or 5 o'clock feeding time. It's our dinner time, it's their dinner time too. But we'll just have to wait and see. Like, we've got a bit of a current there, and I want to be in this bit that's not currenty if I was maggot fishing. But I'm literally just on the edge, so hopefully we'll be alright there. Hopefully we'll catch a fish for you. That's the whole point. Anyway, we don't come fishing just to sit here and look pretty. Well, it's a bit fucking hard for me, that, isn't it?
Oui.
Oi, cheeky. Yeah. Just gonna jelly jig and leave that out there. If I see that go down, then it's all good. We know that we're on a nice fish. Because it's 4 grams, so say like a roach, a little baby roach wouldn't take that float down. It wouldn't be able to. So we just leave it sitting there and hope that a nice fish gets onto it while we do the jigging. Because I can keep an eye out on that. I don't need to look at this. Like, when you're jigging, you know, you can feel it under the water. You'll feel it bumping and pulling on all sorts, like, especially when you hook up to the weeds and things like that. It gets heavy, you feel it. You know when a fish will take it because, like I said, you can feel it. So all I do is just get it out there and then just keep an eye on my float. Just watch my float. I ain't bothered about my jig. I just bring that in and watch my float. Like, I'm on weed now. Ugh. Now I'm off the weed. I'm on weed again. On weed again. Weed again. Big bit of weed there. Free weed. There you go, I brought my jig in. Without looking at it pretty much. Because I'm keeping an eye on my float. It's not like where I was before. Eastfield Park is the location, by the way, guys, of my usual spot. Absolutely beautiful little lake up there. If you do get a chance, try it out, guys. People say there's no fish in there. You get loads of people walking around. Oh, I didn't know there was fish in here. Mate, there's big fish in there. There's nice fish in there. Go and try it out if you want, guys. Eastfield Park it is. That's where I do most of my... Yeah, Northamptonshire, Northampton. That's where I do most of my videos. Because it's easy. Very easy for me to get there. It's very easy for me to get here too. It's just... I love river fishing. Just not in this area. I wasn't brought up around Northampton. I was brought up in Northamptonshire, but not in Northampton itself. So it's not often I come to the town to fish. Because I don't like Northampton town, to be honest. I love the town itself. Beautiful town, beautiful people. But personally, I like to be more countryside. Like...
You're a country bumpkin, ain't you?
Yeah, I come from a little town called Irflinborough. If any of you guys know Irflinborough, then you're just as sad as me. Because Irflinborough is a horrible place. Lovely people on one half, the other half, not so nice people. But you get that no matter where you live, wherever you come from, you're going to have dodgy ends, you're going to have good ends. That's the way it works. You know what I mean? Northampton town itself, don't really know much about. I just come here for fishing because it's the only place I know where there's a tackle shop. Is Northampton. I think there's one in Wellingborough, places like that. There's one in Irflinborough, but I'm not going to travel to Irflinborough to go fishing. Not when I live so far away. You know what I mean? To get to Northampton to fish is hard enough, but to be fishing in Northampton and not Irflinborough, for me, it's totally different. Same river, it's the same river then, but it's completely different
Atmosphere,
yeah. Isn't it? Like the water down there is cleaner, not as wide, nowhere near as wide as this, a bit more narrow. And the fishing down there is really good. Under the A6 bridge, pike fishing under there as a kid. That's where I had about 12 pike in one day. And I was probably 12, 13 years old maybe. And I got loads of pike out. In fact, that's where I caught my biggest ever pike at, I think was £26. But here it's a lot more wider. You've got the tackle shops, things like that. It's an easy bus route from where I live to get to Northampton. So this is why I fish here. Right. I'm not going to tell you that I live in Northampton. I'm not going to tell you I live in Wellingborough. I'm not going to tell you that I still live in Irflinborough. I'm not going to tell you where I live because that'd just be stupid. But all I will tell you is I do fish in Northamptonshire. This is Northampton town that I'm fishing today. Literally. Called the Arc. You can find it on the maps. Just type in Arc, the Arc, Northampton, and it should come up. If you're a man or a woman that loves fishing and you've got, say, teenage kids, maybe 10 years old and up, I'd say, that like skateboarding, things like that, they've got ramps just over there, like a little skate park, so you can bring your kids while you fish if you want to. Things like that. It's a lovely little place to come, it's quiet. Like, you do have the main road, you've got the main road just over there, the A45. You've got a walkway bridge just there that people go over, bike rides and things like that, but they're particularly quiet anyway. The skate park lads, they're quiet up until late. But by the time it's that late, you're not really going to be fishing down here unless you're night fishing. Alright. I think every time I've bought this jig in, I've had to pull off weeds. I think. Pretty much. This jelly jig's just not going very well at all with all this here. But eventually it will clear. And then it'll be beautiful. Screw shouting very hard then. I don't know, maybe you guys can give me some pointers on this jigging, because maybe I'm not doing it right. I see loads of videos of people jigging in spots like this and they don't get tangled up like I am. Like their jig runs through the weeds, but mine just doesn't. It gets stuck. Oh, I'm on my own line again. I've done it again, guys. That's what happens when you're jigging though. If you don't watch where your line is, you do have to do this a lot.
You had that proper entangled this time.
Hmm?
You had that proper entangled this time, didn't you?
Yeah, it was on the actual hook itself. Before it wasn't, it was just attached around weeds. This time it was actually around the hook. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plop this in and let it sink a little bit. Don't know why. Like I've said before, I don't fish professionally. I've never fished professionally. I don't know whether you're supposed to let a jelly jig sink to the bottom. Don't have a Scooby-Doo. It's just all about trying it. Trying, you know what I mean? If something doesn't work, try it a different way. That's what it's about, I suppose. You're never going to get things perfect in life. So you just do what you can. I know for a river I'm probably set up very shallow. But it doesn't matter, because like I say, it's me just trying to do something that I have done it before for years, but it's not something I'm good at. I can't say I'm good at it. I just...
You're not bad at it, either.
I'm not bad at it, yeah. Probably don't do things like I should. Like already I've let that go to the bottom. It's actually coming in nice now. And then hit weed. Felt a knock on weed then. And again. Really stuck that time, and then it comes off. Back on weed. But then the time I come up, it's full of it. Full of it all. This is terrible, this is. If I manage to catch one fish on camera with this jelly jig, I'm going to give myself £100.
You mean I'm going to give you £100?
If I get a fish on with this jelly jig, my missus is going to give me £100. You
No.
all heard it.
No, I'm not, guys.
That's what you just said, innit?
No, that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what you said. What do you reckon, guys? Should we do it? Should we get the missus to give me £100 if we catch a fish? Better not do this. She'll give me 100 smacks in the face. Here's your pound, cheeky mug. Bang! Ow! Mummy! She hurt me.
Ow, ow, ow.
Jelly, 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 jelly. This is the time where I will tell you I get bored at fishing when I don't catch fish.
And get silly and funny.
Bored. I hate it. Hate fishing. I love fishing.
Just in case you didn't notice yet, guys, he's a nutter. Bit of a funny one.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a spoon. But life would be boring without a spoon. You can't stir a coffee or a tea without a spoon.
Stuff the tea. You don't want tea.
Yeah, I know. We're not very tea drinkers. We love our coffee.
I turned him.
Yes, I used to be a very big tea drinker as a kid. But not now. Oh no.
float sticking up so much?
I think it is sitting on a bit of weed, to be honest. Yep, that's what it was. Sitting right on a bit of weed. Again, see, it doesn't matter. You could be jigging, float fishing. If there's movement in that water, you can get pushed straight into it, straight away. It's no good. It's no good for fishing either. Not these weeds. Oh, sorry, did I splash you?
Yeah. Oh, watch the ducky.
Of course. Oh, I'm just going to stick that in that close, actually. I'm going to margin fish that one still. What? Didn't even cast that out and bring it in, I just dunked it there for a second. I'm already having to pull stuff off of it. Definitely going to need to wash my hands when I get. Look at the colour, they're all going green and brown.
Yeah.
Bird poo, fish poo, all sorts of poo.
Yuck. See guys, this is why I don't do the fishing. You caught again.
Yeah, of course not. These weeds are awful, guys. Seriously, how do I stop getting in the weeds?
Not have a hook.
Women.
Wow.
I did want to try my big jellyfish out, to be honest. My perch roach looking thing. But with so much weeds here, I don't quite think that's going to be possible. Would it be better using it?
Maybe because the hook's on the top rather than the bottom.
Hooks on the bottom top of this one, isn't it?
Yeah, but when it turns round, it goes to the bottom there.
Stays at the top.
Oh, okay. Shows how much I know.
I am bringing my jig in quite fast. Probably too fast. You guys probably sitting there watching this thinking, mate, you are never going to catch a fish jigging like that. You're supposed to let it drop through the weed. You're supposed to catch the weed. I don't know. This is the whole point of comment section. Because if I'm being a dickhead and doing this completely wrong, you guys ain't telling me, then who's the dickhead?
Oi.
Ah, it's a good point though, ain't it? The man who's fishing completely wrong, or the person who knows how to fish who's not helping the man fishing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So come on guys, help me. Tell me how I'm supposed to be doing this, because I'm clearly not doing this right.
You get a mouthful?
Yeah.
Calm, my darling.
I do my jellies up at Eastfield too. I haven't been told I'm not allowed to jellyfish up there. There's so many pike up there, why not? But I'm clearly doing something wrong. Because the amount of videos I've seen of jelly jigging, I don't even know if it's called jelly jigging, that's just what I call it. Because it's like a jellyfish type thing. It's kind of like jigging, isn't it? So yeah, I'm definitely doing it wrong, I reckon.
You're not going out far enough.
Hmm?
Maybe you're not going out far enough.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it, how far I go? I'm still going to catch the weeds. Like, bearing in mind it is spring, summertime, there's going to be so much plants, things. I suppose this is why you jig and that in the winter.
Baby,
Yes.
take that a minute. I've got box on me.
Sorry guys, 2 seconds. Still had nothing in yet. I don't know whether you can see all the bits of weed that I'm picking up. You can kind of see it all sitting on top. But that's what it is, it's sitting on top. It's not sitting on the bottom. So it's got to be the heat, it's got to be the sun that we've had. And it's made it all grow so much, and it's just turned into a big puddle of weed, which is good for pike, because pike love sitting in this, hiding behind them. But we don't want a pike. I want a nice big fat hungry perch. Oh. He only had me finger. Seaweed. I'm sure it's edible. I don't know. Beep to you too. Big lorry on the A45. Honking at another lorry. Well guys, I think we might have to leave it there for the day, to be honest. I'm a bit sick and tired of pulling in this weed.
Yeah, we need to get home for the school run.
Yeah, we've got a school run today. I'm going to stop jigging, guys. It's just not... Bringing in that every time, it's not fun. It's not fishing. It's de-weeding a river. And I don't want to de-weed the river. That gives the river oxygen. So I'm just going to stick on the one rod, do another 10 minutes of fishing on the maggots, and then we've got to pack up and get going because we've got the school run soon. And we're hungry, we need to go home and get some lunch. So it is only going to be a short episode today, guys. Like, it might not be, it's probably an hour still or something, but or longer.
Well, this one's 36 minutes.
Yeah. And then obviously I've got to edit the intro and all that. So yeah, you're probably looking at about an hour episode of me having one fish jump out on the first cast of a jig and not catching a fish. But we are going to do another probably 10-20 minutes of fishing, not on camera, but if I do catch a fish I'll get the camera out, take some photos, hopefully get a little video and put it onto this for you like I did with the other pike last time. Right, so if I get a fish I'll be back in 10 minutes. If I don't get a fish, then thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on the lake. Thank you very much.